7.8. Let's see if I can help you get started on this. Go ahead and write your name. Write your name, not Miss Oxley, and then with your period if you're 3, 4, 1, 2, or 6, 7. All right, it says, fill in the missing information about these skates recorded by a student. We have to fill in the table and or reconstruct the graph, then find the rate. So we've definitely got to find the rate for all of these. So I'm going to go ahead, just so I don't forget, write rate. All right, so these are skateboards, so I know that seconds goes down here on all of them, and feet goes here. So here's what we want to do. We want to pick points. Oop, not that one. You want to pick points that match up exactly with an X and a Y. So 0, 2 matches up. 5 seconds and 3 feet. 5 seconds and 3 feet. Let's see the next one. Right there matches up with 10 seconds and 4 feet. So 10 seconds and 4 feet. There are 3 dots that actually match up exactly with 1 second and 1 individual feet. Now we can find the rate. Remember, the rate is the change in Y over the change in X. So the change in Y went up 1. So the change in Y was up 1 foot. The change in X, X went up by 5. So X went up by 5 seconds. So my rate is either 1/5 of a foot per second, or 1 divided by 5 is 0.20 feet per second. So every second that goes by, I'm moving up 0.2 or 1/5 of a foot. All right, let's try this one. I don't know where 0 is, but I've got 3, 7, so 3 up to 7 right here, and 6, 3, so 6, 3. Immediately, if I were to connect these dots, I know that my rate is going to be negative. I know that my rate's going to be negative. So let's find the rate using this. So 7 to 3, I subtracted 4. So my rate, remember, is feet over seconds. So it's this one over this one. And we went down 4 feet, and we did it in 3 seconds. So every 3 seconds, you go down 4 feet. We'll take a look at it. 3 seconds happened here, and it went down 4 feet. So this has to be 11, because 11, 3 seconds later, I went down 4 feet. So I went down 4 feet. So now -4 divided by 3. So you can either write -4 over 3 feet per second, or you can actually do -4 divided by 3, which is -1.3 repeating feet per second. All right, let's try again. With this one, all they gave us was this guy and this guy. So from 3 to 7, I know I added 4 feet. And from 3 to 7 here, I know I added 4 seconds. So it took me, in 4 feet, it took me 4 seconds to get there. So 4 seconds, I've traveled 4 feet. That's 1 foot per second is the rate. So look how many seconds went by here. 2 seconds went by between here and here. Well, if 2 seconds went by, I went up 2 feet. So 3 to 5, because I went up 2 feet. From 7 to 9, there's 2 seconds. 7 to 9, 2 seconds. That's easy. 3, 3, 5, 5. So 3, 3, 5, 5, 7, 7, 9, 9. And if you connect those, it look like that. Remember, you're finding the rate. It's 1 foot per second. And if you fill it in, you just use your rate. All right, so how fast was he skating? So they're only giving us 0 to 3. And so we've got to use those 2 boxes. These 2 boxes and these 2 boxes. From 0 to 3, I went up 3 feet. 2 to 8, that's 6 seconds. So it took me 6 seconds to move 3 feet. So if I reduce that, it becomes 1/2 a foot per second, or 0.50 feet per second. So every 1 second that goes by, I go up a half a foot. So let's start at 2, 0. If I start at 2, 0, 1 second later, I'm a half a foot up. 1 second after that, I'm a half a foot more. 1 second after that, I'm a half a foot more. 1 second, half a foot. 1 second, half a foot. 1 second, half, second, half. Now let's fill in the table. 4 matches up with 1. 6 matches up with 2. And 8 matches up with 3. Perfect. All right, let's try the back. Okay, so 7 to 2, I went down 5 feet. 1 to 5 took me 4 seconds. So -5 over 4 seconds. So in 4 seconds, I went down 5 feet. So let's try it this way. If I have 1, 7, here's where I started. Started at 1, 7. Now, 4 seconds later, 1, 2, 3, 4. Match it up. I'm down 5 feet. So go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 feet. Right there. Now, 4 seconds later, so match it up. Go 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4 seconds. Make it even. Now go down 5 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did I do that right? 4 seconds, 5 feet. Not even 2. Wait a minute. I went down 5 feet. Let me see if I messed something up. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah. All right, so your rate is -5/4 feet per second, or that's -1.25 feet per second. All right, try to do this last one on your own. You know I'm going to be looking to see if you did that one, so try it on your own. All right, so choose 2 table and graph pairs in question 1 through 6, and then write stories about them to match the representations. Make 1 set of representations a skateboard motion detector, make 1 an elevator. So choose this one. No. So let's choose number 1 and number 2. If we choose number 1 for this guy and number 2 for this guy, what they want you to do is take number 1 and pretend like someone's skateboarding, and you're going to write a description. So you would write, he starts 2 feet away from the motion detector. He travels at a rate of 0.20 feet per second away at a constant rate. That's what you would write down. Now for number 2, now they want you, this one, they want you to talk about it as if it was an elevator. So now we're going to pretend like this is floors of a building and this is seconds. Well, that means I'd start at the top floor, so this is what you would write. The elevator starts at the top floor and goes down